The last thing you would expect in this digital age is the revival of vinyl, but with a 55% increase in sales compared to last year, the analogue record seems to be growing ever more popular, especially with the younger generation. But why is this? We came to the Bedford pop-up record shop to find out.
Well, it kind of came about off the back of Record Store Day one year, maybe 2-3 years ago. That first year that I followed it, Bedford still had an independent record store on Mill Street. I forget the name of it. WS Records, something like that. The next year that closed, so I came up with this plan of having a pop-up record shop. So Bed Pop already existed through a friend of mine, Erica Roth. She was doing other pop-up stuff, and I said, let's do a record shop. And here we are. Part of my plan was to basically do this, and then the hope that somebody would have, a bit of money and enthusiasm to actually open a shop, a record shop. I think probably it needs to be a combination of a record shop and something else. I think record shops on their own are pretty hard work. I think, cafe come record shop is something that Bedford could keep going. There'd be enough people, enough interest to keep that kind of shop going, rather than that being just a flash in the pan. I think that could be sustainable.
I think young people collect vinyl because it's not so much of a trend now, it's becoming more of a phenomenon. It's sort of continued instead of just happening briefly. People are still buying them, and it's been increasing over quite a long time. And I think that corresponds with the kind of music you're seeing more today in the charts. It's slightly less synthesised now, there's more guitars and pianos and things, and that lends itself really well to vinyl. Yeah, I do think the vinyl revival is going to last. I mean, it's been going on slowly for such a long time now, but now it's gathered a bit more speed. I think it will just continue. People will always want to own a physical copy of something, and now that you can, when you buy like a new album on vinyl, you can get like a link to download it in really high quality as well. It doesn't take away the sort of disadvantage that you would have had before of only owning it on a big black disc and not being able to take it anywhere. I think people would always want a physical copy of the music they buy.
For me, it's just the sound quality mainly. People want to go back to that, listening to that sound. I think that kind of hold it and feel it and sniff it type thing is part of it as well. But I think mainly it's that sound quality. And of course, some people have jumped on it because it's a bit hip or whatever, But I like to think that most people are into it for the sound quality, definitely. Yeah, I think it's definitely. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a blip. I think it's here to stay. So if you chart the rise of the sales, it's steadily going up year on year. So it suggests it's a long-term thing rather than a flash in the pan.